Hi. Sorry, let me get the screen to stop. There we go. Hi. I'm Eliza Gardenauer, and I am a junior at DB High School, and I'm going to be starting a new program starting this week, hopefully. It's going to be called First Chapter Fridays, in which I will read the first chapter of a book. And if you like the book, then you can read it on your own. And so this is a way for you guys to get interested in some new literature. Some of you may have already read the books that I present, but some of you have not, and you might really, really like the premise of it, which is also why I'm going to read the blurb, the back paragraph on the book, or sometimes on the inside cover if you have a hardcover book. But on paperbacks, it's normally on the back, and I'm going to read that so you kind of have a better idea of what the book is about. And today's book is going to be The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. And this book is set in the 1940s, well, actually 1939 Nazi Germany, during the Holocaust. So I'm going to read the blurb for you, and yeah, we'll get started. It's 1939, Nazi Germany. The country is holding its breath. Death has never been busier, and will become busier still. By her brother's graveside, Liesel Memminger finds her life changed when she picks up a single object, partially hidden in the snow. It is the grave digger's handbook, left there by accident, and it is her first act of book thievery. So begins a love affair with books and words, as Liesel, with the help of her accordion-playing foster father, learns to read. Soon she is stealing books from Nazi book burnings, the mayor's wife's library, and wherever there are books to be found. But these are dangerous times. When Liesel's foster family hides a Jewish man in their basement, Liesel's world is both opened up and closed down. In superbly crafted writing that burns with intensity, award-winning author Markus Zusak has given us one of the most enduring stories of our time. And now I am going to move on to the first chapter, which is Death and Chocolate. What an exciting and delicious name. First, the colors, then the humans. That's how I normally see things. Or, at least, how I try. Here is a small fact. You are going to die. I am in all truthfulness attempting to be cheerful about this topic, though most people find themselves hindered in believing me, no matter my protestations. Please trust me, I most definitely can be cheerful. I can be amiable, agreeable, affable. And that's the only A's. Just don't ask me to be nice. Nice has nothing to do with me. Reaction to the aforementioned fact. Does this worry you? I urge you, don't be afraid. I'm nothing if not fair. Of course, an introduction. A beginning. Where are my manners? I can introduce myself properly, but that's not really necessary. You will know me well enough, and soon enough, depending on a diverse range of variables. It suffices to say that at some point in time I will be standing over you as genially as possible. Your soul will be in my arms. A color will be perched on my shoulder. I will carry you gently away. At that moment, you will be lying there. I rarely find people standing up. You will be caked in your own body. There might be a discovery. A scream will dribble down the air. The only sound I'll hear after that will be my own breathing and the sound of the smell of my footsteps. The question is, what color will everything be at that moment when I come for you? What will the sky be saying? Personally, I like a chocolate-covered sky. Dark, dark chocolate. People say it suits me. I do, however, try to enjoy every color I see, the whole spectrum. A billion or so flavors, none of them quite the same, and a sky slowly to suck on. It takes the edge off of the stress. It helps me relax. A small theory. People observe the colors of the day only at its beginnings and ends, but to me it's quite clear that a day merges through a multitude of shades and annotations with each passing moment. A single hour can consist of thousands of different colors, waxy yellows, cloud-spat blues, murky darknesses. Darknesses? That is not a word. In my line of work, I make it a point to notice them. As I've been alluding to, my one saving grace is distraction. It keeps me sane. It helps me cope, considering the length of time I've been performing this job. The trouble is, Who could ever replace me? Who could step in while I take a break in your stock standard resort style vacation destination, whether it be tropical or of the ski trip variety? The answer, of course, is nobody, which has prompted me to make a conscious, deliberate decision to make distraction my vacation. Needless to say, I vacation in increments, in colors. Still, it's possible that you might be asking, why does he even need a vacation? What does he need distraction from? Which brings me to my next point. It's the leftover humans. The survivors. They're the ones I can't stand to look at, although on many occasions I still fail. I deliberately seek out the colors to keep my mind off them, but now and then I witness the ones who are left behind, crumbling among the jigsaw puzzle of realization, despair, and surprise. They have punctured hearts. They have beaten lungs. Which in turn brings me to the subject I am telling you about, tonight, or today, or whatever the hour and color. It's the story of one of those perpetual survivors, an expert at being left behind. It's just a small story, really, among other things. A girl, some words, an accordionist, some fanatical Germans, a Jewish fist fighter, and quite a lot of thievery. I saw The Book Thief 3 times. And that concludes our first chapter. If you would like to read this book, pick up a copy at your local library or ask your teacher and they will get it in for you. So yeah, peace out until next week. I enjoyed reading this to you and I hope that you enjoyed it a bit too.